Man, what's going on, H-Town fam? It's your host, Charles, hosting with H-Town Unfiltered Podcast, man, where you get the rawest, the best, uncut Houston sports takes throughout the land. And I got another thing that's popped up on my damn timeline that we got to discuss about Houston family. Derek Stingley ranked where? Man, before we even get started and get jumping into this, man, I want to appreciate you guys for enjoying the content, liking the content, engaging with the content. Just make sure you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good shit, man, so we can go ahead and get this channel up, road to 1K. First, we're going to start small, try to get 100 subscribers, see if that's even possible or if that's even feasible. But after we go ahead and knock 100 out the way, we definitely on the road officially to 1K. But Derek Stingley was ranked where? Wow. So looking at PFF right now on my timeline. Now, eventually what I want to do with this channel is I want to go ahead and share content, live stream content, depending on different websites that I'm on. I'm just trying to get a groove of everything, see how things fill out, see if there's no copyright issues, things of that nature, blase. Because I don't want the channel to get flagged or nothing of that nature. I do want it to continuously grow. But looking at my timeline right now, I see Derek Stingley. Now, bitch ass PFF. And yes, I use that word strongly because I don't understand PFF. It's a whole bunch of nerds that sit in a room and think they know what the fuck they're talking about when they look at game film. That's what PFF is. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They come up with these random ass grades based on coverages, based on what they think the individual's assignment is, based on where they think the quarterback should have threw the ball. PFF is a whole bunch of fucking nerds who just sit in a fucking room and watch film and think they know what the fuck they're talking about. So when I say this ranking, guys, of where Derek Stingley is ranked, please take this ranking lightly. On the top 100 PFF big board of what they calculated from the whole season, Derek Stingley is ranked number 43, the 43rd player out of 100 players in the NFL. Now I have a fucking problem. PFF, I'm your number one enemy. Dead ass. I'm so dead ass serious. You guys don't know what you're talking about. I challenge you guys. Immediately, I challenge you. Because I know for sure your credibility and what the fuck you have against the Texans is so biased that this shit stinks. It stinks. CJ Stroud literally had one of his best years last year as a rookie. And most of his games, PFF have him ranked, gave him like a 65, 70 grade. It was rare that CJ even touched the 80s in the PFF grade last year. It don't matter. I think one of the only games he actually did was the Buccaneers game when he threw for damn near 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. PFF is fucking stupid. That's why I try to stay away from PFF. I try not to say per PFF because PFF don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to these football players, especially the Texans, because they don't watch the team. They don't watch our team. And it's okay to admit that you don't watch the team, but why comment on some shit that you don't know nothing about? How in the hell can you look at Derek Stingley tape and say he's the 43rd best player in the fucking NFL? Chat, help me out, man. Help me out. Somebody in the comment section, please type to me and tell me how the fuck that is possible. Derek Stingley, I saw myself when I went to the game. The Houston versus Dallas Cowboys. This man had CD on this nigga CD was in the electric chair. He was strapped up. It's over with. It's over with, ladies and gentlemen. It's done. There is nothing about PFF that makes sense and makes me think they know anything about football. Because when you rank Derek Stingley 43rd, you're telling me right then and right there, he's not a top 20 player in the league? You can even get my boy top 20? Seriously? He's the best corner in the NFL. I don't give a fuck about Pat Surtain. I don't give a damn about Pat. Sorry. I like my DBs who make plays. Sorry. Derek Stingley's the best corner in the NFL. How the fuck is he ranked 43rd? And they want to be taken seriously, incredible, and all this shit. And people still quote tweet they stuff, like it and repost it. A bunch of freaking imbeciles that don't know that these people literally don't watch most teams. They don't. There's no way you looked at Derek Stingley tape and said, hey, that guy right there is the 43rd best player in the NFL. Now, I'm not paying for PFF. I didn't look at the rest of the list. I don't care. I'm not paying for that crap. I want to make my preference clear, though. I make my stance clear. Pat Surtain better not be ranked ahead of him. He better not be ranked ahead of him. I know that much. Pat Surtain is not better than Derek Stingley, guys. He's second. He is second. He's second. But that's all pro Stingley we talking about. It's levels. There are levels in everything in life you do. There's a reason there's employees and there's the CEO. There's a reason that there's a general manager and there's an owner. It's levels to things in life. You can't just be the best. Off of what? Off of what? Pat Surtain's good, don't get me wrong, but when I watch Derek, he's clearly the best player on their defense. When you watch the Broncos, they got a defensive end who's nice as hell. Their D-line is nasty. Pat Surtain's not clearly the best player on the fucking Broncos defense. Kidding me? And if you say he is, I don't think you're watching football. Dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. And I'm talking about this specific year. Don't give me no other past years. I'm talking about this year. We're talking about the 2024 season, the one that just fucking ended. Do not give me no past tense bullcrap. Let's talk about the season that just happened. Pat Surtain was not clearly the best player on the Broncos, and he still won Defensive Player of the Year. Derek Stingley's team won more games. Actually, no, they tied for the record. Was on one of the better defenses and was clearly the better defensive player on our team. Clear as day. Everybody knew that. So the fact that PFF is still disrespecting the Texans, putting Derek Stingley that freaking low is outrageous, man. It's outrageous. It's damn right disrespectful. And I hope Derek Stingley sees that. Brother, Derek, listen to me. If you ever hear this video, brother, if you ever hear this video, just know that I think you're the number one corner of goddamn NFL. And that's per Charles, man. Per Charles. Ain't no per PFF, per Charles. That's what I think. Because it all comes down to who has the better opinion, whose opinion is flashier. Whose opinion is flashier? Is it PFF's? PFF, PFF got the big name, the big check mark. Whose name is the flashiest? I think in all retrospects, when it comes to just media and in general, I think the Texans, and not just Texans, hold on one second. And not just the Texans, but I think all Houston sports get a highly dose of disrespect from the media. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why we're one of the only teams that get that much hate from the media. It's getting to the point where it's getting fucking sad at this point. You got big media people, Nick Wright, oh my God, there's so many people out there that just Shady McCoy, little fat ass. You got everybody just disrespecting the Houston Texans. And I'm goddamn tired of it. And I hope them boys tired of it. Because we coming next year whether y'all want it or not. And don't run, do not hide. PFF don't hide. PFF don't hide. We will be here. We will be right there. Because that's what the hell the Houston Texans are, baby. We don't come to play. This ain't for sport. My players and our players as fans are, I know for a fact, going to give their best day in and day out. But, I know people think it's a team game and all that stuff, which it is. But, players want their accolades as well. And I think it's very disingenuous and disrespectful to put him number 43 just because PFF people do love PFF so much and hold it to a high standard. Players do watch and look at PFF. So I think it is disrespectful to hold that man to that standard of a standard that low. I think it's better if we redefine that system and stop worrying about what the hell PFF got to say and start actually doing our own film and doing our own evaluation and watching our own players. Because they're extremely clearly the best corner in the NFL. I don't give a fuck about no stat. Sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I know what I seen. But I'm done ranting, man. Derek Stingley, you the GOAT. Don't worry about nothing. Nobody else got to fucking say. Lock in, go crazy. I have no doubt you're going to be in the DPOY runnings next year. And until then, we're going to go crazy. But like I say, man, I'm coming at y'all with Texan content all season. Nobody else is doing it like I'm doing it. No Houston Texans podcaster is doing it like I'm doing it. So I guarantee you guys want to be a part of the road. And, you know, in order to be a part of the road, you gotta subscribe, baby. You gotta hit the noti bell. You gotta share. You gotta repost. You gotta like. We gotta go ahead and hit this algorithm. We're gonna grab that algorithm by the balls and we're gonna take it and run with it. Because that's what the hell the Houston, Texas fan base is. We some go-getters. We're gonna go get what we want, man. And that's what I'm all about. And that's what I'm being an ambassador for. Houston Texans content, all sport content. I'm your man. So go ahead and tell your friends about your boy. Man, it's Charles, host of the H-Town Unfiltered podcast. We will be doing some interactive live streams here shortly. Just wait until the subscriber count and viewer count get up a little bit. I definitely want to make this an open panel, get people on board so they can talk their shit, talk about them Houston, Texas, talk about whatever, man, as long as it's appropriate and related to the fucking subject, man. I'm super excited. I'm super happy, man. I am very elated. Now, in order for this to happen, like I say, hit them noti bells and make sure you're engaging with the content. But like I say, man, if it ain't the Texans, F them. And guarantee, guys, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Subscribe. You don't want to miss this Texans off-season content. Shit finna get real crazy. I'm gone.